Hello students, welcome to lecture series of automobile engines. In today's session, we will cover up these of the topics. So, which are the topics? The first topic is construction and working of two-stroke engines. Thereafter, working of two-stroke petrol engine. Thereafter, working of two-stroke diesel engine. And thereafter, we will cover port timing diagram. Fine. So, without wasting time, let's start our video. Let's see that two strokes. The first stroke, that is expansion stroke, and second one is a compression strokes, and by mixing of these two stroke we can get power, and it is our two-stroke engine. Simple. Fine. So let's see how it works by a simple different animation, one by one, step by step. So it is actually a digital board of Hardik sir. Fine. So let's start. So we are first seeing a port timing diagram of petrol engine. Thereafter, we will see a diesel engine. Clear? Let's start. So here you can see it is a simple what? Yes, auxiliary cylinder. So it is a simple cylinder in which we will place piston. Now I am giving you a simple animation step by step so you can understand easily what is happening with the ports. Fine. So it is very important and it is very hard topic, but actually from the animation you can understand easily. So I recommend, if you have note and pen, take it, actually pause this video, take it, and thereafter start writing or start taking notes this step by step, so you will be easily understanding what's going on. So let's start. First you can see it is a inlet port, thereafter it is transfer port, and thereafter it is exhaust port. Fine. So you all know when the expansion is done, piston comes down, and when compression is done, piston goes up. So right now I'm doing what? I'm moving a piston slightly from BDC to TDC. So first you should take note of all the things. Fine. So piston is just moved and you can see a simple spark was done. I'm repeating again. The piston moves from BDC to TDC and spark is done. But see clearly with focus, piston actually reaches TDC, and before reaching TDC the spark is done. See now clearly, when piston leaves from BDC there is nothing, but when it is about to reach TDC, not exactly at top dead center. Fine. When it is about to reach TDC, spark will be done, and when it reaches TDC, spark will be completed. Fine. So let's see again. When the piston is moving from BDC to TDC, see spark is done and it is reached. Again piston moves, spark done, and it reached. So we can simply say that ignition is done before TDC. Clear? So it was actually a first step and it was actually hardest step. So now we have done ignition, but we will not start from here. We will now start our port timing diagram from here. So before building a port timing, you only need to see when the ports are opening and when the ports are closing. In general case, for port timing diagram, we are not considering inlet port. We are only considering exhaust port and transfer port because both ports are connected with combustion chamber and we only want to see what is happening in the combustion chamber because we are getting power from that. Fine. So let's start. Now what will be happen? The piston is exactly at TDC. Now in this case you can easily clearly see that inlet port is open, transfer port is closed. Yes, exactly, it is actually closed by piston. Fine. When piston moves up, it is actually closing the ports, and when it is going down, it will also opening the ports. Fine. So in that case, in this picture, the inlet port is open, transfer port is closed, and exhaust port is also closed. Simple. Now see again clearly, piston is actually moving from up to down. I have only done half stroke or nearby half stroke. Fine. Piston is not yet reached BDC. Again, piston is not yet reached BDC. It is only slightly moved from TDC towards BDC. Fine. So let me show you again. Piston is moving from TDC and it is going down. It is not yet moved to the BDC. So in that case, it will first opening exhaust port. See, in that case, exhaust port is open, transfer port is closed, and as piston has now come down, it will also close inlet port. See clearly, now it is closed. Fine. In case you cannot understand, just skip it back and see it clearly. Fine. So piston is now coming downwards. First it has opened exhaust. So what is done till this step? I am repeating all this again. Piston moves, spark is done, so we will get power. Due to that power, piston will come down, and due to that combustion, exhaust gas will be formed. Fine. So now what is happening? When piston comes down, what is happening? All the exhaust will go outside of the exhaust port. Fine. So it is a simple logic behind a expansion stroke. Now we are seeing expansion and the exhaust port is open. Now next step, piston will now move to the BDC. So now it is moving and it has reached BDC. So in this case, now you can see transfer port is open because piston has moved, but inlet is still closed. Fine. So in that case, transfer is also open, exhaust is also open. So in that case, the fresh charge will enter combustion chamber, and whatever the exhaust gas is, it will be removed by the fresh charge, and that is called scavenging. Actually it is animation, so you can easily understand what is scavenging. In this case, transfer port is open, exhaust port is also open, fresh charge will come in the combustion chamber, it will remove exhaust gas, and it is called scavenging. So simple definition of scavenging can be removal of exhaust gas by fresh charge. Simple. Removal of exhaust gas by incoming or inlet fresh charge in a combustion chamber is called scavenging. So that's it. It is our expansion stroke is done. Right now the two ports are open, so I have written here exhaust port is opened before reaching BDC and transfer port is open before reaching BDC, and thereafter piston will reach BDC. Fine. So let's see a next stroke. In this case, piston will slightly come upside. Now compression is started. Fine. Piston will come slightly upside. So it will first close transfer port. Simple. Which was last opened, it will be first closed. So it will actually now closing a transfer port. Now we will move it a little bit upwards towards the BDC, and in that case it will also now close exhaust port. Simple. But you can see it clearly. I am repeating it again. This step I am repeating it again. In that case, transfer port is closed, inlet is also closed, and exhaust is open. So we have only written the transfer port is closed because we are only taking consideration of what combustion chamber exactly, that is only transfer port and only exhaust port. Now we will slightly move it towards a TDC. So now when it reaches TDC, what is now happening? The exhaust port is actually now closed, and you can see that spark is done. So that's it in a compression. So you have seen all these steps, and now all the steps are clear. Fine. So only you have to take note of these 5 steps. First, the ignition is done before TDC. We will always start from the TDC. Fine. So thereafter the exhaust port will be opened. Thereafter transfer port will be opened. EPO, O is for open and C is for close. EP means exhaust port, TP means transfer port. Fine. So first it will open exhaust port before BDC. Thereafter it will open transfer port before reaching BDC. Then it will reach BDC. Then it will come back in a compression. So it will first close transfer port, and then after it will close what? Exhaust port, and it will reach to TDC. So in that case you can see clearly in last 4 steps everything is in a BDC term. Everything is in BDC term. Only the first step is in TDC term. Fine. So that's it for this simple logic. Now we will cover it in a next part what is happening. Fine. So now see my second part.